We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama. Where I watch?
Popeye.
Greetings viewers and subscribers. In the news today, early Thursday morning, October 3, about some minutes after 3 o'clock, a team of police officers, they carried out an operation at 1010 Lane in the Gregory Park area of Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. A number of premises were searched, and at one of the premises, the police they found 21 shotgun rounds under a mattress in an abandoned building. No one was arrested in connection with this find. Early yesterday morning, Saturday, October 5 at minutes to 4 o'clock, a team of police officers acting on intelligence, they went to number 1 Central Road in the Big Lane area of Central Village in the parish of St. Catherine. We are told that a party was being held at the premises. The patrons and the premises were thoroughly searched and bingo. If you look on your screen, 1 Beretta Bersa Thunder 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 17 9mm rounds. 1 black and silver Luger 9mm pistol, affixed with a magazine containing 14 9mm rounds. 1 red and grey Taurus 9mm pistol with the serial number intact, affixed with a magazine containing 15 9mm rounds, and 1 mini submachine gun, affixed with a magazine containing 11 9mm rounds were found on the outside of the premises. No one was arrested in connection with this find, but intelligencers, big up on yourself, and St. Catherine South Police, job well done. This one took place yesterday afternoon, Saturday, October 5, about 3 o'clock. It took place along the Farm Main Road in the parish of Westmoreland. Reports are that a man in his late 30s, he operates a fruit stall on the side of the road along the Farm Main Road. Yesterday afternoon, this man, he was on the hustle. His red 2023 CG150 Champion motorcycle with license plate number 6396P. It was parked up beside the fruit stall when a white Toyota Axio motor car drove up and stopped. A hoodlum jumped out of the Axio with a gun in his hand and he demanded the keys for the bike. The fruitsman gave him the keys and the hoodlum, he jumped on the bike and rode away with his crony in the Axio behind him. Just like that. In this next report, early yesterday morning, Saturday, October 5, about 3:30, a female in her mid-40s, she was fast asleep in her home at Farmtown in the Discovery Bay area of St. Ann when she was awoken by her front door being kicked off. The female, she was then attacked by the intruder who was wearing a mask. The intruder, he used a knife to stab the female on her right thigh, causing a serious wound. The female, she screamed out and she managed to hold on to the intruder and both of them started to wrestle. The female's son, who was in the house, he was awoken by the commotion and he rushed to his mother's assistance. By this time, other members of the community who were also awoken by the disturbance, they joined in and they inflicted some serious wounds to the intruder. They then tied him up and called the police. His name is Curtis York. He is 40 years old and he is from all the way in Landover district in the parish of St. Thomas. Both Curtis and the female, they were taken to hospital where they were treated. So, Curtis, he'll be slapped with burglary and wounding charges and still in sentence. We are learning that early yesterday morning, Saturday, October 5, about 1 o'clock, a party was being held at a location in Ocho Rios. We are told that when the music got nice, a guy who was in the party, him pop off him gun and he squeezed off 2 shots in the ear. Most likely, that is a legal gun. We are told that while the guy was taking down his hand, his finger was still on the trigger and bam! Another bullet was squeezed off, but this one was not in the ear. It hit a female in her mid-40s, popularly known as Pepper, in her right leg. Pepper, she was rushed to hospital where she was treated and admitted. The police, they are trying to find out who it was that fired those shots. Ah boy. In this next report, we are learning that a popular soapman known as Tiger, he was found dead on the beach in Hopewell in the parish of Hanover earlier today. It is suspected that Tiger, he drowned. I am doing some digging and will be updating this report in a subsequent video. Stand by for that. And talking about update. Yesterday, I told you about the death of that man on your screen. His name is Sanjay Thompson, but he was popularly known as DJ Range. DJ Range was 30 years old and he's from Peckham in the parish of Clarendon. DJ Range, he was living at Fairview Boulevard in Spanish Town in the parish of St. Catherine. Like I told you yesterday, DJ Range, he worked as a sideman on that white 2006 Freightliner M2 motor truck. Early Friday morning, October 4, the truck had left the corporate area very early to deliver goods in Savannah Lamar. DJ Range, he was in the back of the truck when the unexpected took place. That waste management truck, it was coming in the opposite direction when the back right door swung open. That's the door where the arrow is pointing. Apparently, the door was not locked properly. Now, remember I told you that DJ Range, he was sitting in the back of the truck? DJ Range, he was sitting right there in the truck where the door hit. Are you following me? As a result of the impact, DJ Range, he received serious head injuries. He was rushed to the Savannah Lamar Hospital where he died later. Sad indeed. This next incident, it took place last night, Saturday, October 5, about 11:30. It took place along the Berkshire Main Road in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that a guy named Romaine McLeod, he's from Berkshire District. He was riding a motorcycle in a southerly direction on the road when he was in the process of negotiating a left-hand curve. Romaine, he ended up losing control of the bike and ended up in the path of a Toyota Hiace bus that was coming in the opposite direction. This resulted in a head-on collision. Romaine, he was thrown from the bike onto the roadway and he received serious injuries. He was rushed to the Black River Hospital where he was later pronounced DEAD. We are told that after the accident, Romaine's friends removed the bike from the scene. Sad indeed. In this next report, on March 13 earlier this year, I carried a report. I told you that a 59-year-old uncle, he was arrested and charged after he doused his 2 nieces with acid. His name is Levi McDonald, but he's popularly known as Dakie. Dakie is a plumber and he's living at Saigon in the Barretttown police area in the parish of St. James. The allegation is that on Sunday afternoon, March 10, about some minutes after 3 o'clock, Dakie's 33-year-old niece named Lashana and Dakie, they were at home when an argument developed between both of them over water. Her 35-year-old sister, Antoinette Campbell, she joined in the argument. It is said that the argument, it got heated and Dakie, he doused his two nieces with the corrosive substance. Our information is that Lashana and Antoinette's clothes were completely burnt off and both of them received burns all over their bodies. Both of them were rushed to hospital where the older sister, Antoinette, she was admitted in a serious condition. I'm going to show you a photo of Antoinette while she was admitted in hospital, but due to YouTube's policy, I had to edit the video. You can see that a part is in black and white. Dakie, he was held by the police and he was charged for the offense of assault occasioning grievous bodily harm. Well, yesterday, Saturday, October 5, Antoinette, she lost the battle. Antoinette, she died in hospital. So, Dakie, he will now be slapped with murder charges. The mayhem. This one, it took place last night. Saturday, October 5 at minutes to 9 o'clock. It took place at Porus in the parish of Manchester. Reports are that guy on your screen, his name is Christopher Manning, but he was popularly known as Bulbie. He was 29 years old and he was living in the area. We are told that Bulbie, he was at a meat shop across from the Porus market when he was attacked and shot by hoodlums. Bulbie, he received gunshot wounds to his upper body and he ended up dying on the spot. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. The mayhem. This one, it took place last night. Saturday, October 5, about a few minutes after 11 o'clock. It took place at the entrance to the Burke Road bus park at Old Harbour in the parish of St. Catherine. Our information is that a group of persons were gathered at the location having a drink when a hoodlum walked up, pulled a gun and opened gunfire at a guy. His name is Romaine Harrison, but he was popularly known as Yeye. Next month, on November 29, Yeye, he would be celebrating his 30th birthday and he lived at Lennonsville district in the Old Harbour area. The hoodlum, he then made good his escape. When the shooting subsided, it was realized that Yeye, he received gunshot wounds to his upper body and he died as a result. A 55-year-old man, he was grazed to his right arm. He was taken to hospital where he was treated. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 10 spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. In this next report, in yesterday's video, I had promised to update this report. It took place yesterday morning, Saturday, October 5, at minutes after 8 o'clock. It took place at Road 1 in the Bugs Bunny area of Lilliput in the parish of St. James. Our information is that gunshots were heard being fired in the area. When the smoke was clear and residents went and made checks, a man, his name is Llario Robinson, but he was popularly known as Larry. On December 18 coming up, Larry, he would be celebrating his 41st birthday. He lived at Grangepen in the area and we are told that Larry, he also used to live in the parish of Westmoreland. Larry's lifeless body was seen lying on his back along the roadway in a pool of blood. The police, they were called and when they inspected Larry, he was seen with gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. He died on the spot. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 10 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be one of the first to be notified. In the final report for today, that guy on your screen, his name is Basil Johnson, but he was popularly known as Johnoy. On June 27, earlier this year, Johnoy, he celebrated his 30th birthday. Johnoy lived at Barrett Hall in the parish of St. James. Now, we did some digging and this is what we found out. We found out that Johnoy, he was a drunkard. Yeah man, Johnoy, he was a Romaine. Whenever Johnoy was drunk, the pervert side of Johnoy came out. Johnoy, he has an aunt, his mother's sister who is also a Romaine. I won't repeat some of what I'm hearing about her, but we are told that sometimes whenever Johnoy was under his liquor, he could be seen at his aunt's home, peeping on her bathing and jerking off or making sexual advances to her. We are told that some time ago, Johnoy, he was under his liquor and he went to his aunt's home, held her down and tried to have intercourse with her. His aunt fight him off and she ended up receiving some injuries. As a result, she made a report to the police and Johnoy, he was arrested and charged. Johnoy's aunt, she has an adult son named Stennett, and it is said that while Johnoy was in jail, Stennett, he went and he burnt down Johnoy's house. We are told that since Johnoy was released from jail, Stennett would have seen him a few times and warned him to leave his mother alone, otherwise he might go get gunshot. Late last night, Saturday, October 5, at minutes after 10 o'clock, Johnoy, he was under his liquor, and what did Johnoy do? He went to his mother's yard. We are told that his cousin Stennett saw him in the yard and did not say anything to him. Stennett, he went and picked up his illegal gun, returned and pumped about 6 bullets into his cousin Johnoy. Stennett, he then made good his escape. Johnoy, he ended up dying on the spot. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a play blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Jamaica.